What's up everyone, my name is Bjor and today I'm gonna share some of my thoughts on being in a casual guild versus being in a so-called hardcore guild in Classic WoW. This video is gonna be a little more of my own observations and a little less facts than my previous videos. So if you like this format, please subscribe and hit the like button, as this will give me an indication on how you all think about it. Now, let's get into the video. As a player that has been playing since the first day of vanilla, I, as well as everyone else that didn't play on any private servers, noticed pretty quickly that Classic WoW as we knew it is pretty much gone. I remember one of the first major differences I noticed in Classic WoW was all the reserving of random dungeon blues. And my first reaction was like, what the hell is this? Is people reserving the loot now? How will I get my loot? But as with everything, that became commonplace, and I ended up doing it as well. So I guess it's just a different way to play the game, and right now I don't really see it as a problem anymore. The second really big thing that I noticed pretty quickly was, no doubt, the biggest change of them all actually, and it was the use of Warcraft logs to log the raids. And with that, all the world buffs and the so-called parsing. And I will tell you, at first I was like, why the hell am I supposed to spend all this time getting buffs and then preserving them for sometimes a day or 2 days just to do some more damage in the raid? And I know most people watching this now is like, just make an alt, man. Because this is the response I got when I talked to others about how I felt. But the thing is, I made a rogue. Because I want to play a rogue. Not so I could get it buffed and then log a mage or a hunter or whatever would be a good class to grind gold on. Right now I'm pretty much settled into the world buff part of Classic WoW, as I want to perform as good as I can in every raid, and I just do other things in the downtime. And here we come into the real topic of the video. What is the real difference anymore between casual guilds and hardcore / semi-hardcore WoW Classic guilds? In the beginning of Classic, when I started raid, the explanation I was given was that the difference is that in hardcore guilds, you will have to get all the world buffs, get all the best consumes, and if your class required it, or if you did progress runs, you would have to use flasks. I've even seen guilds who make their raiders go on PTR to freshen up their boss tactics right now. And if you don't do these things, in a hardcore guild it often results in that you will get less priority on loot in the end. While in a casual guild, you didn't need to get the world buffs if you didn't want to, and for consumes is pretty much up to yourself if you want to use it or not. Just know the tactics, be on time, and you're good, man. However, even if most casual guilds as a whole won't officially care if you get all the consumes and buffs or not, some members often will. And even if they won't outright say it to you, they will look down on you for not putting in as much effort as they are. And I can honestly say that, as a player who is in a casual guild myself, I have done this. I have looked on others who didn't prepare as much as I, and thought that they should do more, and so on. But reality is that if you are in a casual guild, and you think like this, then you are in the wrong, because if you don't want to put up with it, you can just join another guild. And personally, I'd rather be able to slack off sometimes with buffs and such, to raid with my friends, rather than always be hardcore and forced to get every little consume in a 15-year-old game. So to sum this video up, if you're in a hardcore guild in Classic WoW, people are going to look down on you if you don't have all the buffs and consumes. and you're also gonna get some form of penalty, like less priority on loot and such. And if you're in a casual guild, you're also gonna get looked down upon if you ain't prepared with all the buffs and such. You just ain't gonna be penalized for it. In the end though, the bosses will die, for most guilds, casual or hardcore, and we will all get the same amount of loot. If you wanna get the loot in 1 hour, choose a hardcore guild, and if you wanna get it in 1.5 hours, choose a casual one. So, in the end, this became more of a personal rant than I was thinking at the start. But I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next one.